folks, it's the Rockeress here, and as promised, today we're actually going to look at the typing of the dead. It's going to be a first impressions video. Not advertised, come on Scott, wake up a bit. Yeah, I've saw certain playthroughs, certain videos for it anyway, and seemed like a really interesting game. It was released originally in 2001 for the Dreamcast. It was considered a remake or a mod of the popular House of the Dead. Instead of using the classic light gun system that the Sega had, it actually used a keyboard. They also released a Windows and a PS2 port of it as well, so it was quite popular. It's considered it's how could I describe it, folks? It's like an educational game, but with a sort of twist on it. You have to sort of type words and phrases in to sort of kill the zombies instead of shooting them as you normally would. So it's quite good that way, but it can actually be quite difficult to try and type quickly. I found anyway. I mean, I'm a mean typer, but it's quite hard to sort of get the right phrases and everything, and your score really depends on how fluid you are with the typing. So if you sort of accidentally hit another key, your score will be affected that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into some... Wait, sorry folks. We're actually going to get into some gameplay of it, show off a bit of the trailer maybe, and talk about it a bit more from there. So I hope you folks enjoy it.
So yeah, The Typing of the Dead is originally an arcade game that was developed by WoW Entertainment. It was published by Sega. It was originally released in Japanese arcades in 1999. It actually had like the keyboard on the actual machine. So then it was ported to the Dreamcast in 2001 by a company called Smilebit, and the Windows and Windows and PlayStation 2 followed in 2000 and 2004. So it's a modification or remake of the 98 game House of the Dead 2. It's still the same story. It's you're a secret agent in a zombie-infested Venice, but this time instead of using a light gun, you have to actually quickly type letters, words, and phrases to sort of kill the fast advancing enemies. So the normal zombie killing rule doesn't apply here. You don't necessarily have to shoot them in the head. These zombies can go down from a bullet to the chest. It's very weird. It sort of falls under the criteria of edutainment, sort of to teach really good typing skills, but I mean it was really well liked for its humour, its difficulty, and its originality actually. I mean, the PC version alone sold 120,000 units, I think it was. Was it 120,000? I think I read that somewhere, could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. That was in 2003. An iOS remake has actually been announced as a mobile app called Flick of the Dead, so that should be pretty interesting. So as you can see, it's very similar to the original. It's actually quite funny if you look at the characters. They're actually wearing Dreamcasts on the back. So as you can see here, you have to sort of really type quick, certain maybe words or letters. You also have to throw in some punctuation at times, maybe like a exclamation mark or something. As you can see at the top corner, well, not now, there's some weird words, but you've got like the sort of score. There we go. It's actually quite difficult to try and talk, and so yeah, there you can see they've got the Dreamcast with a keyboard attached. It's quite funny. Bump, no, fire. There we go. So as you can see, I accidentally missed a key there, and my score went down. So that's not good. There we go. I don't think there was ever a chance to save him. There we go, I saved her, I think. Did I save him? I never got him. So, I mean, it is a very interesting game with some really bad voice acting, considering it was only a little arcade game. But as I said, it's very reminiscent of the... No, how did I miss? I never missed. You talk out your bum. There we go. There we go, got him that time. So I'm getting a not bad score just now. There we go. And I missed one. So I've got 5 credits, so that's not too bad. Oh no. So here we go, here's some missions you have to defeat. 10 zombies in 30 seconds. You've got these to sort of... oh, come on. Piccolo, recorder, tuba, clarinet, don't blow... Oh no, come on. So as you can see there, that's a pass. I don't think it passed. So as you can see, it's quite difficult if you don't throw in the punctuation. You might forget about it. I don't even know what that word was. My score's still not too bad though. No, it's not. Yeah, I actually saved her. Saved her twice. Yes, go me. And I've got 1 extra life. That's not too bad. Okay, so here's boss time. It's a very annoying voice. So I remember this boss. I think you had to shoot him in the chest, but it's slightly different here. You have to ostrich policy. Okay, it's a bit random. Joe has a 6-pack here. I've done the... I don't even want to try and pronounce that. That was close. So yeah, I mean there's... Oh wait. I'm a new man now. Are you? Are you a new man now? No, do you really want to kiss off that thing? So hopefully by the look of his health, this Japanese... That's quite bad considering where this game started. So yeah, considering the game has some great childhood memories for me. There used to be a cinema where they had the sort of machine, and I don't know how many times I or how much money I actually wasted on these. There's always one that there's always a machine somewhere, and it always reminds you of when you first played that game. So for me, it does hold quite dear. Now the whole educational value for me it sort of adds to it, just on the fact that if you're not really strong with computers or typing, or even if you think you're good at typing, this game sort of proves you wrong. It's definitely more difficult than it looks. I've sort of just been playing this sort of free version that I found, but I'm sure there's ways to sort of buy it online, and it's definitely worth checking out. As I said, this was just going to be a first impressions video, nothing too major. If you would like to see a gameplay, I'm going to wait till my jaw heals up a bit, because it's actually really hard. I'm actually going to start I'm actually going to continue with the Penumbra series. I'm going to do the 1916 game as well, the one with the dinosaur, because that proved quite popular. Use what I see if I can actually make it or not. Plus, if you would like, I'm actually going to do this game. So I'll be continuing to do my reviews and my first impressions videos as well. So to actually catch all of these, you have to make sure you're subscribed. We just hit 20 subscribers. I didn't even expect 2, so thanks very much for that. Must mean I'm doing something right. So yeah, that's just, I just want to thank you very much for that. It reminds me that I'm not too bad at some things, but games are my strong suit, what can I say. So this has been the Rockress. You've journeyed into my madness. I kind of feel sorry for you, actually. Sorry about that. But in all seriousness, thanks very much for watching, folks, and make sure you check out the continuing videos. Also, be sure to check out my live stream tomorrow. I started testing it last night and it seems to be working okay, just apart from some minor issues that are easily fixed, so make sure you check that out. It's going to be on around 6 or 7. I'm probably going to start at around 6 and then sort of just keep it going from there. And by 6 PM I mean 6 PM British time. I'm not too sure with sort of time differences, so you would sort of have to check that out as well. Also, if you missed it, I will upload it onto the channel, just for MD that missed it or wants to see it again. So yeah, that's about it. So thanks again for watching. This has been the Rockress, and yeah, I'm out. Come on, that's us. Get away. So we need to